Hey, you guys, we are back to do another review of Married to Medicine, child. Just that's how boring it is. I can get the shows confused with another boring show. So let's go ahead and get into this review.
We keeps it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, KoEd Camp folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E10. This is my lovely wife right here.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship, reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. And tonight we're gonna be talking about, like she said, a boring episode of Married to Medicine. I guess they didn't have nothing to talk about tonight. So they kind of focused on other people and the kids and other doctors and yeah, whatever.
So, if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. So, this is week 3 of them just kind of giving us filler episodes. Now, the first week, when they was doing all this, focus on the family and all that stuff, it was cool. You don't need some intensified episodes every single season, but this 3 weeks now. And I know some of you may argue and say, well, it's because Quad ain't in it now because they done gave us dry episodes and when Quad was in it. So yeah, like, okay, let's move past this now. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get into it. So Simone and Toya are meeting up, and basically it seems as though that Simone had took a sip of Toya drink or whatever, and it got on the subject of germaphobe, and she said, yeah, that she's just really and truly germaphobe. Her mama used to do that bleach and ammonia, make them clean up with bleach and ammonia. Child, that stuff will put you under. I didn't did that before. Honey, almost passed out, so I had to stop doing that. From all the chemicals. Anything you want to say? And then so Toya was just telling Simone was telling Toya about Eugene, vice versa. I'm sorry. Toya was telling Simone about Eugene, and basically, he used to kind of court her and plan dates and all that stuff, and he ain't doing that no more. Simone was like, "It's because you complain, and he really and truly scared to do stuff for you because he afraid that you ain't gonna like it." And she was like, "How you know? You been talking to Eugene?" Well, the guy's been talking, and that's what Cecil told her.
Okay, yeah, I can kind of understand what Eugene's, what he's talking about, what he's saying, and what he's thinking, because you go out your way, you take, you plan this date, this romantic date or excursion with your wife, and she complains about it. She might tell you, she don't like it, so now your feelings are hurt. Now you kind of shy or you kind of hesitant of doing things like that. You kind of hesitant, for putting yourself out there on the limb, trying to make things and do things for your wife or for date night.
Right.
So yeah, and Eugene seems like he's a very sensitive dude too. So I can kind of see him get his feelings hurt. Now he's kind of like on eggshells of what to do to take his wife out or plan a date or date night because she might complain. And Toya, she seems like she's real critical of things too. So yeah, I can kind of see that happening.
That's the same way Eddie not complain. He used that excuse. I said, "Baby, why don't you plan? I don't know if you're gonna like it and stuff like that."
Because you want to make sure you enjoy yourself, man.
But at least try. Just do something. Go on the limb. Now, their situation is different because he used to do it. He used to do it in the beginning, and now he ain't doing it.
Yeah,
you ain't never did
it. But the point is,
without me.
Yeah, I get it. That's why I asked you, what do you want to do? Because I plan something for us to do. You don't like it.
You should know me by now. You should know me by now.
I get that, but sometimes, like we go to the movies, I don't like this movie. I feel asleep. My feelings get hurt. I picked the movie for us.
No, not for us. You picked it for you. It's some kind of little Marvel movie that you wanted to see. So heck yeah, I'm going to sleep.
So I'm saying I can't.
So you didn't pick it for us.
So I'll be kind of hesitant of planning and making
Excuses.
date nights.
Excuses. Let's move on to the next one. So Heavenly is working on T.S. Madison teeth mouth. I don't know if teeth mouth, whatever she was working
Who
on.
was that anyway?
T.S. Madison, I always thought that she was funny. So yeah.
She's a comedian.
No, she's not a comedian.
Mhm.
She's a transgender. When I'm like Heavenly, when I first saw her, I thought she was a woman.
Even when she was speaking. When she started opening her mouth and talking, you can kind of tell the dude.
But you know, some women do have a deeper tone and
Not
voice.
like that.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
like
So
that.
I was very well. Let's put it like this. When I first saw her on the Queen's Court, I think with Kaya. So when I first seen her, I was like, you know, I still was in that limbo. This was a, you know what I'm saying? So it was that limbo, but she had all them boobs and all that mannerism of a woman and stuff. But yeah, so
the voice gave it away. The voice gives it away, man.
Yeah.
Once she started, like I said, I didn't know who she was. Okay, I was okay. She's she's a broad woman. That's the first thing I saw. So when she started speaking, I said, "That's a man."
Yeah.
That's a man.
And T.S. Madison is firm in keeping her male part, so that's not something that she wants to do. But she does like to be referred to as
a woman.
Yeah, a woman.
Well, I apologize. Let me rephrase that, but I can tell she was born as a man.
Yeah, and the camera right there.
No, I thought I was looking at the camera.
No, you was. You was looking at you. And it's T.S. and I didn't know what the T.S. meant, but it's transsexual. I was gonna say transist, but transsexual and stuff like that. So
T.S.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it stood for something else.
That's what they just learned right here.
Okay.
I didn't know. But anyway, so yeah, so T.S. Madison had her shine on Married to Medicine, and what they talked about in that episode, just transgenders in general.
Yeah.
So you know, so let's move on. So Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone are talking to their patients. Now this part was a little interesting, so you get to kind of see a little bit more of them in depth with their patients.
But is it real? Is it real? Do they treat all of their patients like that?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to shine for television.
I know that's right.
So if a regular patient walks up in your office, and are you gonna treat that same patient or that patient like you treat this woman on television?
Regular meaning,
just regular person with regular insurance, just regular.
And they say Jackie don't take insurance.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So are you gonna treat everybody the same? Basically?
Yeah. So in that conversation with Dr. Jackie, she was talking to one of her patients. Now I know that some of y'all gonna really truly have a problem with this, which I don't blame you, but it seems as though Jackie what's the word I want to use? I wouldn't say fat shame, but she does make people that are obese make them feel some kind of way compared to herself. You know, and I know she had so to speak fat shame or what is it? I don't know the proper word to use with Heavenly one time. So she has done it before where she made people that was, you know, bigger than her make them feel some type of way because they are bigger than her.
See, some people like Jackie, they was born small. They can't gain weight. I don't care how much she probably eat, she's not gonna gain weight. But that doesn't give you the reason or the excuse to fat shame someone.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And it's a way you can handle that because I know who Jackie was trying to do. She was trying to make the woman feel bad about gaining weight for a health reason. But it's a way to do that, you know.
Yeah.
What I'm saying?
So, when you know she told the woman that, and that woman didn't look like she weighed 241 now.
She did.
But she was tall.
She was tall and wide.
I was like, it don't look like she weighed that much. But anyway, she was just saying that she gained weight and basically she need to work on her weight because she can have was she borderline for some kind of disease? I'm not sure.
She was a breast cancer survivor. Mm-hmm. That's the one. She was a breast cancer survivor, and she was on borderline for hypertension and heart disease. And obesity, with Dr. Jackie is correct, is the main reason for diabetes and heart disease. You know, basically, you know, especially down south in Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia, we love that soul food, and that stuff can make you gain weight. When you gain weight, you know, you're a prime reason or prime example of trying to get heart disease and diabetes and all the other stuff.
But when she was saying that, she was telling her, you know, we're gonna put you, weigh you on this scale, and this scale is supposed to, I guess it's different little, you
Tell you
know,
how your true age is.
yeah, your
Yeah.
true age by your weight or something.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
And she was like, and when I got on it, it said I was 26. I was like, calm down, Jack. Like, don't do that. I wouldn't do that in front of somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, that's obese or trying to, it's almost like you just pushing it in their face to say,
I
oh,
would.
I wouldn't,
I
because
would.
not only do I think that Dr. Jack was kind of born slender, I still think that she eats healthy. She don't eat this, she drink that, so she try to keep the weight off. So, you know what I'm saying, she may have
You know
a
what?
bigger advantage than other people.
You know why I would do it? All the times I was in school, I was picked on. They picked on me when I was in school, and the same one that picked on me now, they big. So
Well, you need to go to the classmates, not these people.
I sure would. Now look at me now. Ooh, yeah.
But and Dr. Simone, she was talking to one of her patients, and in
I'll tell you one thing. They used to show advertisements for them for their medication. Anything.
what's the medication?
They take for.
What is the medication?
I forget the name.
It's
of
Ozempic.
Ozempic. That's now I heard a lot.
Ozempic.
I heard a lot about that medication.
Yeah, I have on TV
Yeah.
all of, and I also heard too that there is a class action lawsuit against Ozempic.
Yeah,
Did you hear that too?
I heard about that also. That's right.
Yeah, is it class action or
I know it's in legal trouble. I know
Yeah.
they're in legal trouble.
And I'm sitting up there saying people still promoting and talking about it, and I thought it was one of those, you know how they do them commercials. If you have taken this, then you can have some side effects or something like that.
And I think the side effects with this new drug you just mentioned is legit. You know what I'm saying? But we don't hear about it that much. But let's talk about the jab. Ooh, the jab. Ooh. But this right here is real data behind this, and it's a lawsuit against it. I thought they're going to try to take it off the market at one point. Did they not?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. This was recorded a long time ago, probably when it was still, you know,
Yeah,
in this
hot,
hyper stage. And two, so many people are on it.
It was a shortage.
And now because of that, people that are non-diabetic, they on it trying to lose weight, and the people that are diabetic can't even get the medicine.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
It's a fad, man, because now it's a quick way to lose weight.
And I was like, listen, I don't care how much you gotta lose weight. I ain't finna get on none of this stuff because I don't know what the side effects are. And then it's like people getting on it. And there was one girl, I think, on the Housewives, she lost a lot of weight.
It works, man.
A lot of weight. She started looking really skeletorial. That's not a word. That's not a word. But yeah, she really started looking bad. So you have to be careful with it, because I think some of them can get addicted to it.
Well,
so I have seen so many celebrities just like, oh, she used to be thick. I think even Oprah said she was on it. She didn't want to admit to it. Yes.
Not Oprah.
I think Oprah did.
What about Gail?
I don't know.
If Oprah do something, Gail gonna be right behind doing it. So.
Okay, I guess you, yeah. So, but anyway, as they talked about that, you know, and Simone was just basically enlightening us on that. Also, she was talking to a patient about, you know, getting pregnant and all that stuff, whatever. And
you got to get off that medicine before you get pregnant. To me, that's a red flag right there. You know what I'm saying?
And then if, with most medicine, you got to get off.
Yeah, but this woman, I think, 6 months or something like that before you get pregnant.
No, that
6
may
weeks.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That may have been Letitia over there.
Who's Letitia?
Sweet Tea.
It was 6 months. 6 months. Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, so she said too that, like, I guess if it was some health issues with the child, and they talked about, you know, taking the child and, you know, not carrying through full birth, and where you can go to have that done, because you can't do it in Georgia, you sure can't do it in Alabama.
You gotta run to the state line. I think you can go to, dang, you got to go north, man. I think it's like to Ohio, closest state.
So let's move on to the next scene, which was the boys going to the orthodontist. That is Toya and Eugene boys, and I wrote their name down, Ashton and Avery. So they're going to the orthodontist, and you can talk about that scene. I thought it was a cute little scene.
All they was talking about their mouth. I guess the doctor walked in, the dentist
Well,
walked
before that, they was talking about, you know, Avery. I think that was Ashton had said, you know, that the girls don't like you if you smart. They be liking the jocks and stuff like. And of course, he was like, "Mama, don't nobody say no jocks or nothing like that." And then they talked about Eugene. Eugene was like, I guess like a nerd in school or whatever. And Toya was like, I wouldn't even talk to him if he was a nerd, and we could have been study partners, but no. And but yeah, you see what
Now
now you
all
see.
the nerds get all the love now.
And look at he a doctor.
Yeah, man. Not just him. You used to look all go on social media, you see all these nerds, man. Women love the nerds now. And the cool kids are out of style. Especially my classmates. And the cool kids out of style now. Mm-hmm. Talk bad about me and my little knockoff penny loafers. Now look at you now. I don't look at this camp.
I'm gonna take that away because you cannot
I
stop.
told you put it behind it.
Baby, you can't put it behind it because
Put
then
it
you
in
won't
front of it
see
then.
No, you gonna learn to you ask too much.
It's been a long.
Okay, so let's continue. So in that also Toya was just saying basically when the boys go off to college, she's not sure. That's why she's trying to focus on her marriage now, because when they go off to college, that's all they're gonna have is them two. So they gotta make sure that they in a place where they can get along and survive without the children and have passion and dates and all that stuff, whatever, which totally makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So let's move on to Letitia and Greg. They're going to, I shouldn't say going to the movies. They're going to the doctor and to sit down to talk about the endometriosis and if she has to have surgery or not. And basically, it seems like she is going to have to have surgery. And after she had the surgery, it's going to take 6 months before she can think about having a child because her body got to heal. Now, go ahead.
No, I'm about to say after she had surgery, it doesn't mean it's completely gone. Because the way the doctors were saying, or the way the doctor said, that once she has surgery, it may come back. So this surgery is not a permanent thing. So it's something she might have to deal with the rest of her life.
Yeah. In her confessional, she was just basically saying that, she hate this and that, she don't want to wait. She don't want to have to wait 6 months before Dr. G get the coochie or whatever she was saying. That was so immature.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, I wanted to give you the E10. Come on, sweet tea. You too old. No, actually, you're not too old for that.
It's for me when in those scenes, I don't know, maybe y'all don't see, but I see it.
Moment of daddy.
No, it looks like she is worried. She is so worried because I think that
she'll lose Dr. G.
I think she think that he gonna leave. Yeah, because I think one of the sole purpose of him really and truly marrying this girl because she was young and so she can give him a child, in a good, a number age.
See, and that's on her then.
Yeah,
that's on her.
And I think that she is when she look and they talk about the child, she look at him and she be looking so worried.
You got to have more to offer than just giving up your Ilnana for a child.
Yeah,
and to me, if she worried like that, to me that tells me that's all she has to offer.
And so I was on a YouTube channel, Sharia World, today, and they was talking about it could have been filmed yesterday, but anyway, they was talking about the stuff that they found out about Sweet Tea Letitia, you know what I'm saying, allegedly. That they said the information was brought to them is that she was in these groups they call sugar babies.
Yeah, she said she was.
I know, but she was in several, and she was in some that was a alias name. They said she also had a YouTube channel where she was teaching about how to get
daddy.
Yeah, but she brought that down, and then she had some kind of Instagram. So it was almost like we knew that she kind of plotted.
And that's why you actually said, Eddie, why you got something against her? Because the way she came on the show, like you said, she plotted. She laid her seeds down, and Dr. G fell for the trap, man. I guess he was so desperate to get back on television, he jumped on the first thing that was hot.
Mm-hmm. And the one that said, "Ooh, I can get you a baby."
Right. So hey, I don't feel sorry for neither one of them.
And so I don't know if I guess we could argue the point that she knew if she know about the endometriosis and stuff like that. Seemed like these conversations they could have had more in depth before they got married.
That's why it was a rush thing.
Did she not know? You know what I'm saying? Like after you get married, then you find out about it.
Yeah, because she said it started with cycles. She had the heavy cycles, right? Did it just start after she got married, the
Right.
cycles, or did it happen? Was this happening before she got married?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm assuming if it was happening before she got married, she probably went to the doctor to find out what was going on.
It's just like, okay, just say for instance, if they dated for years and years, you know what I'm saying, then they got married and stuff. Maybe this is something that y'all knew about, but it's like, according to the viewers, you got married, then you start having problems where you can't
That's what it
have a
seems like.
child.
That's
You know
what
what I'm
it-
saying?
that's
So.
what it seems like.
Anyway, so let's move on. Simone and Cecil basically celebrating child that that they paid them children to get up out their house, honey. It ain't like them children said, "Oh, we finna move over here, finna get married, I finna go up here and be on my own." You pretty much pushed them out the house and you paid for it. So okay, let's celebrate.
Yeah, you're right. That's nothing to celebrate
It really
about.
not.
Because now, if the kids moved out on their own and bought
Right.
their own place, okay, y'all growing up, let's celebrate.
Yeah.
But no, basically, you say, you know what, we're gonna give you a little house right here, put you right here. Even though you're not physically in the house, we still supporting you in other means.
Yeah, so that wasn't really nothing to celebrate
Yeah.
because any parent can pay for their child to get up out their house, like period. So that is nothing to celebrate.
I don't know if you can afford it. You can.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
but it ain't nothing to celebrate because it ain't like they said, oh yeah, we like you said. So okay, let's move on. So Jackie is doing I guess it's like a PSA commercial, basically talking about the black mortality rate.
And people in the comments, I do agree with you. I am so tired of Jackie hanging her coat on this vice president thing. I talked to the vice president. It's been like 4 episodes back to back. She brings that up. Okay, Jackie, we get it. Congratulations. No shade, no trolling, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? But still, yeah, I'm just saying, yes, we get it. You talk to the vice president.
And I really and truly, this the way I'm looking at it. Okay, so she's that episode where she talked to the VP, right? And then somebody went to dig and they pulled up this thing where she went on Dr. Heavenly and just pretty much now. I think she really and truly had to go and do damage control because she knew this episode was coming up. So now it's making it look even worse because you went on a whole campaign and kept. I thought that when she was doing that, it was just a one-time scene. You know what I'm saying? We talk about it. I ain't know now she finna do a whole commercial about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, now it just looks even worse to me, in my opinion. But as they was going in there, Jackie wanted all the ladies to come, and so Dr. Jackie was saying, whoever want to go first, because it was Simone and Heavenly that got that the doctors. She told them she didn't want them to wear their white coats, just basically be a mom and talk about it. So Simone said Heavenly can go first, and she liked the attention. I be listening to the low key shade, honey. They be throwing back and forth, honey. Because in my opinion, I don't think Simone and Heavenly really and truly not like this, especially since I think that Simone feel like Heavenly came and took her friend. But anyway, so anyway, as Heavenly getting in there, honey, she messing up. She missing up. They laughing. She missing up. Said, dude, you need some glasses, honey. Can you see? You want to say something? So as they was talking, let's see. So the other ladies come in and stuff like that, and as Toya was coming in, I think somebody said she can go and sit down and stuff. And as she was sitting down, then Simone said, "No, it's my turn. Get up, get up." So they, little fussing back and forth. And I heard Simone say, "Honey, and the producer, whoever he said, so who gonna film?" She said, "Me. I'm the doctor." I said, "There they go. They gotta throw their little stuff around. Throw their little stuff around." Did you catch that?
Yeah, I call it.
Okay, so but yeah, also Simone was just saying, Heavenly was messing up all the time, whatever, honey, but she sure feel comfortable, honey, when she in that closet on social media of that talking about people, child.
Welcome to my world, Heavenly. I mess up all the time. Sometimes I leave it in there. People say, ooh, he can't talk. He sound country.
Who say that?
A lot of people say I sound country.
But who say you can't talk? That's just your own personal
But
thoughts.
yeah,
You
Dr.
think somebody
Heavenly,
saying.
welcome to my world, baby girl. Yeah.
The other ladies are in the other room and they just waiting for to come on next and everything. So let's move on. So the guys are all meeting up and we see Curtis, honey. I think it's second time in this season.
Yeah.
Like I don't know where he at or what he doing or
Curtis
whatever.
got bigger things to be doing right now.
I don't think she want Curtis on TV.
Curtis trying to make moves. Curtis out there making the moves.
What
baby.
he doing?
I don't know. He making moves. Guess he's going to the strip clubs.
So So anyway, as they sit and talk, they was talking. Curtis was talking about Greg and Letitia, actually both of them being twins and them having kids and stuff like that. So that kind of started that conversation. It seems like he can't wait to have them. Like he got the he cannot wait to have children. You want to say something?
He just fell for the trap.
So
he fell for the trap. Man.
Alicia husband is talking, and I can't remember his name. I don't think
He's Nigerian, right? He's
yeah,
Nigerian.
you can talk about that.
Basically saying, I love America, but the men over here, their balls have been cut off. We need to take this country back because the women got too much power. I said, dang, well, you came from an Old Testament, man, with that one. Golly. And I get what you're saying, but today is a different age. You got a lot of women with education, more education than men, but they're getting less pay, which, like Dr. Eugene was saying, doing basically the same work, especially when it comes to the office, in white collar stuff, but they're not getting paid the same. And so, yeah, now do I believe men should still be head of the household? Or, I do. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the head and the shoulder, or as you say, the head and the neck. And but he's too old school. You know what I'm saying?
He is. And he said that was just the way he was raised. Ain't nothing he can do
that's
about
his
that.
Culture. Yeah, that's his culture.
He was also saying too about something about like you were saying the balls and all that stuff. Whatever. Damon was like, huh?
He took offense to that.
Yeah.
I was like, calm down, Damon. He ain't talking about you. You trust me, Damon. We know you control that house over there. Your wife called you daddy all the time, so we know you got it over there.
I didn't know that Damon was Caribbean.
Caribbean
and something else.
He kind of looked it,
Yeah, so basically he was also telling me, he said, listen, dude, you young, you know what I'm saying? As you get older, things start changing and stuff like that or whatever. But you run your household the way you want to run your household.
I don't think he'll change. The Nigerians, man, they believe in that. I remember the time I was to get my hair in locks, go to the lock place, and an African did my hair. I could tell he ran that house, man. They were just like they real firm about that. But go ahead. I'm done.
Oh yeah. So that was basically it in that episode and stuff. So the girls are finished with their commercial and everything, and so they just kind of wrap it up, and you just kind of see everybody saying their part.
Yeah.
Now
I could tell he still struggle with their part too.
Who? Heavenly.
She struggled a little bit in her part. Sweet Tea did.
Oh, did she?
So we're gonna give you the shortest line, the shortest line of the commercial. And she still had a hard time.
Phaedra need to calm that blonde hair and them lashes down.
Leave Phaedra alone. I like Phaedra.
Now I know it's a meme that was going around saying, "Don't you remember that little Muppet?"
Yeah, I know.
She looked just like it,
just
like
I
it.
hate to say a lot of women look just like
it. But her with that blonde hair, she
the
really
blonde hair, the lashes, because the puppy got long lashes and a big upper lip. You know what I'm saying?
And they said they knew that women was gonna look like that in the future.
I remember seeing that puppy when I was in junior high on the Muppet Show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah. So I was like, oh, Phaedra come. Because on that picture, it looked, when she was filming, she looked just like that. Yeah. It's them thick lashes, too.
Hey, y'all like them thick lashes, man. For what reason, man? I was like, can't y'all see out those lashes, man? No. Can't they see? Golly.
Now, me, I don't mind wearing the lashes, but they don't like me. So, they be sticking me in my eye. I don't put them on right.
Can y'all kiss a man while scratching a man in the face with those long lashes, man? They be long, too. I'm surprised y'all don't get eye infections, man. God.
They be itching my eyes, child, especially that glue. But anyway, on that note, you guys, that's it, honey. That's it for Married to Medicine, child. We're gonna see next week what it's gonna give it and everything. So we'll see y'all on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Put God first.
Deuces.
Hey!